All right, so we are moving on to trend number 7, and
Number
this is a funky
7.
one. What?
Number 7.
Number 7, we're there.
We got
We are
more.
there.
We
We're
got we
almost
got
there. We're in
yeah.
the final stretch.
And we got more.
We do. We do. But we're in the final stretch. So trend number 7. Now, we've talked about trends, in terms of business marketing tactics and,
Mhm.
but this one is kind of different. We were talking to someone recently, a LinkedIn professional, a
Mhm.
LinkedIn, what does she do? She was like a LinkedIn expert. And we asked her a question about other LinkedIn experts because they're kind of everywhere these days. Everybody
Mhm.
wants to be a LinkedIn brand builder and whatever. So, and her response kind of took me by surprise, Brian. She was like, I'm happy to help my competition.
Mhm.
Like there's more than enough business to go around. And when we reflected on that, I think what we found was that that's actually something that's happening more and more
Mhm.
amongst companies, that they're kind of not seeing their competition as competition, but almost like an unseen ally.
Right. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Whatever industry it is you're in, right? If that industry is growing, chances are you're selling more goods if that's what you do, or more services, and so is your competitor, right? Because there's only so much, companies could produce. So I think what's happening is people are realizing, what's the old saying? A rising tide raises all ships, or whatever it is. I don't know, but
Sounds good.
yeah, yeah,
Sounds.
good enough, right? But basically what happens is, everyone benefits. So why not help? Why not partner with some of your competition? Because if your industry is growing, your industry is growing. And especially if you work for, a company that actually is how do I say this, fair, right? They want to be a good company. They're going to want to work with other companies in the industry. So the industry does better at a whole. That's really what you're in it for. You're in it for the industry first, yourself, or you should be to some degree, right? For in it for the industry. I mean, look at us. We love teaching companies, how to be media companies that are not media companies, because it helps the whole internet and everything digital grow and everyone learn.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think what we will see is kind of like, especially with tough times, I think people band together a lot
Mhm.
more. And so going through, what we're going through as a country, as a world, right? You might see a lot more of that. Hey, let's figure out how to help each other out. So whether it be maybe joint speaking engagements, two influencers that might seem like they are in competition are
Mhm.
now kind of promoting a cause together, or maybe it's use a virtual event. Another kind of I'm just going to use this as an example. Let's say it's a content marketing company and agency, and they
Mhm.
invite us to come speak. Yeah, are we technically their competition? Maybe, yeah,
Mhm.
but we are joining together to educate audiences. And the bottom line is, most clients kind of stick with their whoever they're working with if they're not about price, right? They're about relationships. And so if they have that relationship, there's nothing really to worry about in terms of that stealing clients. It's whoever you vibe with,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
what clients vibe with you.
Yeah, and I think that's important because you got to have those good working relationships, and and I think most good companies, and I mean that not even just like they're a good company because they make a lot of money. Most good companies, people that are in it for the industry, totally get this. I think where you see it is just the ones that are, not in it for the industry or for the love of what they do. It's the ones that are in it as as just a straight up business to make money. Those are the ones to me that don't seem to see how working together actually benefits everyone.
Yeah. So expect to see a little bit more collaboration instead of competition 2025.
Absolutely.